Okay, so before starting, I think I'll go over with little bit with the materials. So alcohol ink is not as popular as oil and acrylic medium or watercolors. It's gaining popularity recently, and it's a dye-based ink and it comes in many brands. My favorite brand is Pinata alcohol ink as well as Jacquard. I also sometimes use Copic various inks. These are all similar. It just comes in different shades. So whatever shades you like, you can go with the brand with, and also a little bit different in quality. If you want to go on a little cheaper side, you can work with Pentart Media ink as well. So if you don't want your hands to get stained, you can use mask and gloves, as we'll be using 100% isopropyl alcohol. So keep your area ventilated. So let's start. We'll keep talking in between, and if you have any question you can ask and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So we can start by pouring few shades. I'll be playing with blues today. Now I am adding isopropyl. It's 99%. If you don't get 99%, you can use 91 or 95% as well. That also works well but doesn't give that much vibrancy, but it's okay to practice with. Now I'll blow the inks with the straw. It's a very spontaneous medium. It doesn't go the way you have planned it, but also you need to have some patience. It looks very easy, but it needs a lot of practice to control the inks. I'm adding a little bit of eggplant. Basically 3 or 4 shades of inks which I love. Shades of blues, I mean. We also need to know that we should not add too much ink or too much alcohol. And that all you will come to know with more and more practice. Alcohol ink gets activated as soon as you add more and more alcohol in it. I want to add a little bit of warm shade as well, not much, just a bit. I'm adding few pearl mixative in the lighter area to get a very dreamy effect. As you have seen, my paintings are inspired by nature and travel. get that kind of effect, you can add some pearl mixative, or later on we'll also be using gold mixative. You should always keep your plan ready as where you want your ink to go and spread. Now I want some softer edges, so I am adding more of isopropyl to it, and will quickly push the ink inside. The blow also is very important, how you are blowing, in which direction you are blowing. If you are blowing hard, if you are blowing soft, everything gives very different touches and texture. As I don't want ink here, so I can add more isopropyl. As I want the shape of a wave. You can also take out extra if there is. Always keep some tissues handy. I use a lot of them to cover my table, and thank goodness we don't have any crisis of tissue here in Dubai. I'll be adding little bit of more pearl. Hi Komal. Hi Nitin. I hope you all are enjoying the process. Those who are painting along with me now, don't forget to share your masterpiece and tag World Art Dubai and tag me. I think I'm done with the top part. I'll keep adding if required. I'll work a little bit on down part with more pearls. yellow here as well. So you need to balance, and for that it's better if you keep a little plan in your mind where and how you are going to add shades, which shades, what shapes you want. Though very rarely it goes the way you have planned, but still it's always good to have a plan. As I'm blowing the ink a lot, I am not able to talk much, but if you have any question, you can always DM me on my Insta, which is Sonu Sultania with double A in the end. I'll add a little bit of gold in it, though I can keep adding shade and improvising it, but then there's no limit to that. Gold fixative also comes in pinata and in jacquard. You can also use gold dust and dilute it with isopropyl alcohol. It's time for gold. As I have created a wave, I would like to add some bubbles, and for that bubbles texture or for that effect, nothing much to do, it's very easy. Just dip your brush in isopropyl alcohol and give very small tiny dots where your inks have dried. You can see how beautifully it spread the ink and push it over. Though I do it once the painting is completely dry, but as we are running out of time, I'll show you here. You can also dilute your ink in any other shade, your isopropyl in any other shade of ink, or with gold mixative if you want your circles or your blooms in any other color. really meditative to work with. Yeah, it needs a lot of patience as well, but once you get hang of it with practice, I'm sure you will fall in love with it. If you guys want advanced or intermediate level workshop, you can DM me and I would love to do that as soon as things get normal, or we can also do it online. We can plan. Don't forget to follow me and tag me if you are working right now along with me. I hope you all are enjoying it, because this is the process where you need to know when to stop. It's very difficult. I'll be adding some more yellow here. This is actually not yellow, it's honey. Beautiful shade, one of my favorites. I'll just create few more bubbles and I think then we are good to go. It's really mesmerizing to watch how this blends and react with whenever you touch it with isopropyl. Sometimes I also use spray. As I said, it's a continuous process. Add just a little bit more of gold. And once it's dry, I'll decide if I want to add more. I'll post the finished dried piece tomorrow. Okay, as if you have seen my paintings on my Instagram, you must know that I add human elements in my painting. That's my signature style. Like in these you can see it's all inspired by nature and travel, and you can see my minimalist human element in that, a human touch. It's like travel memories or stolen moments, you can say. Oh, it was so good experience creating all these small circle pieces. After my session, you will also get to see the tutorial of this beautiful, gorgeous abstract piece, and you can see it there. As you can see, there are these blooms which I have created with the same technique by using brush and applying very tiny drops of alcohol inks on it. And these small textures which you are seeing, these are I have created by using brush. This is one more, which is a bird eye view abstract series. Abstract landscape, I'll say, with a little touch of human in it. One last thing I want to share with you is the ripple effects. You can also create these kind of ripple effects, and for that you will need to use another tool, which is hair dryer or heat gun. So there's another technique for that. Apart from using Yupo paper, I have got this question a lot. You can also use acrylic sheet or ceramic cups or tiles or glass, a piece of glass, plexiglass, like any non-porous surface where the ink can go around very easily. Like this Yupo paper, it's not paper. It's actually synthetic paper made of plastic. You can't tear it. Yeah, you can burn it just like plastic burns. So it's also comes in other brands like Nara or Beyond Inks, but I found the Yupo the best because of this vibrancy and the thickness, just perfect. Now in this painting also I'll add, it's not yet dry, but I'll just show you how will it look. A little touch of human figure, which is also made of Yupo paper and alcohol ink. I can paint it as well, but I like this superimposed effect of human on the top of nature. So thank you so much guys for joining in. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you so much to World Art Dubai for giving this platform to me, for sharing my knowledge with you all. And if you have any questions, please DM me, and don't forget to tag me and World Art Dubai with your creations. You can get featured as well. Till then, stay safe, stay creative, and I hope to see you all very soon once this all madness get over. Thank you. I'll show you a clear shot of this painting from top.